Every time you eat, your cells get to work converting that food into energy. But how exactly does that happen? In this video, we're breaking down two key parts of cellular respiration, the Krebs cycle and the electron transport chain, the true powerhouses behind ATP production. Let's start with the Krebs cycle, also called the citric acid cycle. It happens in the mitochondrial matrix, right after glycolysis breaks glucose into two molecules of pyruvate. Each pyruvate is converted into acetyl-CoA, which enters the cycle. Acetyl-CoA, with its two carbons, combines with oxaloacetate, which has four carbons to form citrate, a six-carbon molecule. From here, citrate is gradually broken down and carbons are released as carbon dioxide. Key products per turn of the cycle include 3 NADH, which are electron carriers, 1 F8H2, 1 ATP or GTP, depending on the cell, and 2 carbon dioxide molecules. Since you get 2 acetyl-CoA molecules per glucose, the cycle spins twice per glucose molecule. At this point, you've made a little ATP, but more importantly, you've packed energy into NADH and F8H2 for the next step. Now for the electron transport chain, the most energy-rich part of cellular respiration. This takes place in the inner mitochondrial membrane. NADH donates electrons to complex 1, which uses that energy to pump H+ protons into the intermembrane space. F8H2 enters here. It sends electrons to the chain but doesn't pump protons. A mobile carrier that transfers electrons from complex 1 and 2 to complex 3. Transfers electrons and pumps even more protons. It passes the electrons to cytochrome C. A tiny shuttle protein. It carries electrons to complex Ivory. Electrons are handed off to oxygen, the final electron acceptor. Oxygen combines with hydrogen ions to form water. Without oxygen, the whole chain stops. Now comes the payoff. All those protons in the intermembrane space flow back into the matrix through ATP synthase, like water through a turbine. This powers the production of ATP from ADP and pi. It makes around 34 ATP per glucose, by far the most of any step. So to sum up, the Krebs cycle loads up electron carriers. The ETC uses them to pump protons, spin ATP synthase, and produce energy. And oxygen, it's the final piece. Without it, you're stuck with just glycolysis. Thanks for watching. Hit like if you learned something and subscribe for more biology.